Hello friends, welcome to our channel Apla Knowledge Katta. As we know that we have started to learn about the motions or the movements of the earth. In previous videos we have discussed about the longitude and latitude. Then in next video that we have discussed about the rotation and revolution of the earth. Again today we are going to revise something about rotation and revolution of the earth. So friends, I have told you that in the rotation of the earth, we have seen in the rotation of the earth that earth rotates on its own axis. रोटेशन मध्ये काय करते तर पृथ्वी जी आहे तर ती स्वतःच्या आसाभोवती फिरते. सपोज सी दिस इज one ball and we just imagine that this is the globe, and if we spin this ball will rotate around its own axis. Like this the earth also or the globe also rotates on its own axis, and that spinning is known as the rotation of the earth. And as we know that the time of rotation, the earth takes approximately 24 hours, means one day, to complete one round. In the process of rotation, earth rotates from west to east direction, and because of this rotation we can see day and night on the earth. Means because of the rotation the day and night happens on the earth. As we have seen about the revolution of the earth, in the process of the revolution we have seen that the earth revolves around the sun in an elliptical way. That elliptical way or path is known as the orbit, and when the earth is moving around the sun in that elliptical way, at that time the specific area of the earth faces directly to the sun shine or the rays of the sun, light of the sun. That means the specific area will get the sunlight at that time properly, and there we can see that area has the daytime. At the same time the remaining part or the remaining hemisphere, half hemisphere, will get the less sunlight, sun rays or the sunshine. That area or that part of the earth will have the night time. So this is the impact of the revolution of the earth that we can see, and only because of the revolution we can see the changes of the seasons throughout the year on the earth. So this is the importance of the revolution that changes the seasons throughout. One revolution, earth takes 365 and 1/4, means 365 days and 6 hours that is taken by the earth to complete one revolution. These 6 hours, that means 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours and 6 hours. Every 4th year these 24 hours, that means one day, is added in the 4th year, and that 4th year is known as the leap year. That's why that leap year we can see 29 days in the February month. That is known as the leap year, and that's why every 4th year is considered as the leap. As I told you that the earth is tilted on 23.5 degree. So the tilt of the earth's axis plays a vital role to change the seasons. Let us see how it changes. As we know that the earth revolves around the sun in an elliptical way, and that way is known as the orbit. And one more thing that is also we knew that the axis of the earth is tilted. The axis of the earth is tilted, and that tilt of the earth's axis plays a vital role to changing in the seasons, to change the seasons. Now see here friends, this is the sun, and when the one part of the globe faces to the sunlight directly, we will see that that area or that part of the earth will have the summer, and the remaining part which will get the less sunlight, that will have the winter. In the same way, again in the process of revolving of the earth around the sun, in this direction, if we will see, the sun rays of the sun or the sunlight will directly focus to this part of the earth. That's why here we will see the summer and the back part will be have the winter. Again the same here, in this condition or in this position also we will see that the sun rays or the shine of the sun will reach at this area of the earth directly. That's why we will see here summer and this part will have the winter. That means when we will see summer in the south pole or south hemisphere, at the same time in the north hemisphere we will see the, when summer will be in the south hemisphere, at the same time northern hemisphere will have the winter season. And oppositely, if we can if we see that if the now northern hemisphere will have the summer, the southern hemisphere will have the winter. That means because of the tilt of the earth's axis, the seasons can be changed. If the axis of the earth or the earth's axis was not tilted, maybe the earth would receive the same amount of the sunlight at everywhere, at all parts of the earth, and maybe the seasons would be experienced same throughout the whole year. Here we can say that the changes of the seasons can be seen because of the tilted axis of the earth and revolution of the earth around the sun. I hope that up to here you are clear about the revolution and rotation. Friends, now let us try to understand about the equinoxes and the solstice. Equinoxes means in Marathi we can say that Vishu, and solstice in Marathi we can say the Sankranti. Equator is on the 0 degree. Equator is at the middle of the globe, west to east, that is on at the 0 degree. Equinoxes and equator, see the similarity is there, that we can see equi and equator. Now see what is mean by the equinoxes. 21st March and 23rd September. These two dates are known as the 21st March and 23 September. These two dates are known as the equinoxes. So during these two dates, means during these equinoxes, what happens? The rays of the sun shines. Equinoxes, the rays of the sun shines directly on the equator. Here you can see equator, that is on the 0 degree, and at this pole also here you will see equator is on the 0 degree. So during these equinoxes, means on 21st March and on 23rd of September, on these two dates the rays of the sun directly shine here, and that's why it is known as the इक्विनॉक्सेस. समप्रमाणामध्ये सूर्यकिरणे इक्वेटरवरती 21 मार्च आणि 23 सप्टेंबरला समप्रमाणात पडतात, म्हणून त्याला विषुव असं म्हटलं. सो these 21st March and 23rd of September are known as equinoxes. On these equinoxes, when the day and night are of equal length. ह्या विषुव मध्ये इक्विनॉक्सेस मध्ये आपण पाहू शकतो की 21 मार्च आणि 23 सप्टेंबरला दिवस आणि रात्र हे सारख्याच लांबीचे असतात. नाउ लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट द सोल्स्टिस, means the Sankranti. As we know that here is the equator, that is on the 0 degree, and to the north 23.5 degree to the north side we can see the Tropic of Cancer, and here is the equator at 0 degree, and 23 degree to the south side we can see the Tropic of Capricorn. And here we are discussing about the solstice. In the solstice, let us see friends, on 21st June and 22nd December, 21st June and 22nd December, the rays of the sun, here you will see the rays of the sun directly shines on these two tropics, means Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. On 21st June, the sun rays shines or reach directly on the Tropic of Cancer, and on 22nd of December, the rays of the sun shines directly on the Tropic of Capricorn. With the help of this image or the picture, we can better understand the circle of the changing seasons. In June solstice, if southern hemisphere faces to the winter at the same time, northern hemisphere will have the summer, and if northern hemisphere faces to the winter at the same time, southern hemisphere will facing to the summer. In March equinox, if the northern hemisphere will have the spring, at the same time southern hemisphere will have the autumn. And in September equinox, if the northern hemisphere will have the autumn, then the southern hemisphere will have the spring. So this is the changes that occurs because of the Earth's orbit around the sun, and we can see the changes of the seasons. Many times we have listened that the 21st June is known as the longest day on the earth of the summer solstice in northern hemisphere. So let us try to know what is the reason behind this. What is its called? So people those living north of the equator, 21st June is referred to as the summer solstice. And summer solstice happens in the north hemisphere around June 20 to 22nd, and in the southern hemisphere around December 20 to 22nd. It's defined as the longest day and shortest night of the year. So friends, I hope that all you are clear about the equinoxes and solstice, in that summer solstice and the winter solstice. Again we will meet in the new video with new information. I have tried to give my best. Again my request to all dear friends, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Apla Knowledge Katta. Again your support help me to grow this channel and to grow information through this Apla Knowledge Katta. We will meet again. Bye bye.